One of the things I always talk about at Soccer Labs is putting fun into the training. And sometimes I think people misinterpret the difference between fun and working hard, as though they're mutually exclusive type entities. But the reality is we put the fun into the training not because we want to have the kids screw around more. I mean, they're not playing Xbox, they're not playing Wii or something like that. What they're doing is they're having fun and working harder, and they're working harder because they're having fun. So there's no better example, I think, than these two machines that are sitting side by side. And you can see this one. It's your basic chin-up machine, and it's got the Rockwall rocks on it, and you can do all sorts of great exercises on it. Chin-ups, pull-ups, dips, stomach work. But the reality is, in the last year that we've had this, there hasn't been one kid that said, hey, can I get on that thing and do more pull-ups? They just don't want to do it. And we make them do it, but they just don't choose to do it. And the reality is, after about 6 or 7, they just get a little tired and they just stop trying as hard. Now, when they get on this rock wall, this wall is moving, it's fun, they enjoy it, but the reality is it's super hard. It's making the same motion, and in fact, I like it better because it forces them to make decisions while they're doing the exercise. When they're doing a chin-up, it's just up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. There's no real thought behind it. It's not exercise in their mind. It's exercise in their body, but it does nothing for their decision-making process. And that's the whole concept behind functional fitness, is that it's natural, it's decision-making. You have to think while you're doing things, and that's what happens when you're on the wall. You have to look at which rock am I going to go to? Am I going to move left? Am I going to move right? You're using your whole body. You're stretching. Sometimes it's a long reach. Sometimes it's a short reach. Sometimes you're reaching to the side, sometimes up. And it really adds a whole different dimension to the training. But the most important thing is they like it, so they do it. And after they work really hard to the point where they have to get off of it, they rest up, and the first thing they want to do is get back on it. I can assure you that nobody rests up and then tries to get back on and do more chin-ups. They do what they are told to do, nothing more, nothing less. It's kind of a basic exercise. It's good exercise, but in comparison to this tread wall, there's no comparison. This thing is so much better at functional fitness. And again, I want to emphasize this point. We do not make it fun so that it's fun. We make it fun so that it's hard. Working hard and having fun are not mutually exclusive. When kids are in a game, they come out more sore than they do from any practice because they want to win that game. And because winning is more fun than losing, they work extra hard. Well, it's the same thing here. It's competitive. We measure it. You can see this display here. Actually, I'll pull this down so that'll activate. And now you can see the display. And the display is keeping track of how much they do, how fast they go, and they compare to the other kids. So it's just one more way that they work hard because they're having fun and they're competitive by nature. So it makes functional fitness a much better way to go. It's much better for athletes. It gives them that natural movement, the decision making, and on top of all that, they work extra hard. So don't think of fun and hard work as two different things. Think of fun and working hard as the same thing. That's why we do it this way. That's why the kids like coming back. And besides, no training in the world works if they don't show up for it. All right, this is Gary with Soccer Labs, wishing you a great day and a great workout.